The first day, and not a lot of vents are.
Top lane, Boxy. Might be able to find our first blood. Crystal's going to be able to get in range with the last right click. The Walk of Shame back to lane. Boxy in some danger, still only level 2. And they should be able to chase him down. It's going to take a while. Even Crystal is going to come on over instead of last hitting, but they will secure the kill. So 3 heroes required. Boxy will make him work for it though. But Crystal's able to be rewarded with that one, so okay.
Rune is gonna come in at 6. Very important for PARIVISION. So I'm assuming the supports are gonna join. Invoker want to deny it, but don't really care about it as Nisha. He'll want to the raid. Oh no.
He needs somewhere to be able to protect him, but the TP is gonna come through from the hoodwink, but it'll be far too late.
This is a tower.
Boxy has to cancel it, and yeah, it's a tower, and it's also a razor. What we could see for Liquid to get back in is just you have the potential +1 out of the Fiend's Gate on Saberlight. And Nisha's had a really good game as well. Speaking of Saberlight, he should be. They've got some reinforcements coming through, and Senior is going to be able to counter this with the Echo Stomp. Nisha's rotation, they'll try and target down Crystallis. The damage, it doesn't come through that quickly from Liquid, but by the looks of it, they'll still be able to get the kill.
No one had a TP.
Senior might get the Carlos too. Look at this ET damage, my god.
Mike might be dead. I think that's a black hole kill if he gets vision.
Looks like he should be in range. So down bottom inside the jungle, DM Black Hole used with 9 class, 3rd.
Mikia once again at least. Oh, they're gonna fight Nissan instead.
It's like another easy kill for PARIVISION. Crystal's getting very active on the Monkey King, a hero that we saw yesterday was forced to be banned first phase like we often see when he's the one on a team.
Team is willing to pick Morphling first phase and not play it as a carry. Looks like PARIVISION.
Looking for the attempt onto the Underlord. Crystals from bottom to top he goes. Insania's going to do his best to counter, but the Echo Stomp, it comes too late. No one else was there with the rotations as well, because they've got their own battle going on.
He gets Nisha low
kicked
ground.
Down to the low ground. No one. Straight into 9 class and DM. Black Hole is up in a couple seconds. If a further fight does break out, that might get Nisha out of danger though. Sentry's going to be laid down. 9 class, but the use of the Replicate, playing with the Invoker, spells, and PARIVISION.
Wonder if trying to steal the Wisdom Rune is their goal. They already have a ward on the left ancient side. So looks like Liquid want a match.
The tree.
Oh no.
With the gate, they got the tree on Saberlight. Nice attempt. They're going to have to damage once again. That's the question. Mickey.
Oh, long TP on the Enigma though.
To find, but still Nisha's in some danger. No one. He should be able to have a free fight here with the Earth Spirit. Let's see what DM's going to be able to do as well. Nisha just ducked into a little hole, but they're going to be able to catch up to him. Now they'll roll forward. No one kind of caught out of the tower. They got the damage. Earth Spirit's able to roll over to the right side. No one still playing around with the stones, continuing to get the magnetized procs. Saber will TP out. Looks like Insania or Mike might be able to turn it around. Has he got the damage? Oh my. It's so close to Liquid.
One, instead of living, which he felt like he was going to be able to, he attacks the Enigma, and that drew his attention away. He was going to get a 3-man Black Hole if he just kept chasing. He had the drum's move speed, but the fact that the Invoker gives his life away so that the rest of Liquid can disengage, I think really...
Are you still looking to try and play pretty aggressive across the map?
I think so. You still have Black Hole, Pipe, timing just got unlocked. They are diving Crystallis.
Sharpshooter from downtown is able to secure the kill into the Monkey King. Liquid striking back.
Radiant are scanning.
Okay, so it's gonna be tower for tower. It looks like DM. Yeah,
and yeah, they're looking for Mickey. It's like
he can have 2 pits of malice up at the same time.
Still gonna go for it with the roll, Mickey. It's like they're not gonna be able to bring him down though. Roll also sidesteps out of the tornado. They've got the Atos from afar. No one's not the easiest kill, but they're dumping everything they can to get it. Liquid again. I mean, these are some massive kills to bring them back in the game. DM unable to really find an angle into this team fight. We haven't seen that Black Hole besides the time down bottom.
Fully recovered. Like, he was significantly behind. He is now only 1,000 gold behind. This is...
It's a big kill if they're going to be able to get no one to continue to slow down with the BKB. Completely out of mana. And drained of health as well. And yeah, like you're saying, Mickey.
They have Black Hole and Pipe, but it really depends on whether they are willing to fight before the Gleipnir is done. Okay.
Game back.
Radiant are
I
scanning.
think the biggest problem is that PARIVISION, they're not playing together as much. They want to finish some of these items.
Yeah, one by
Hype
one.
is activated. He's just gonna
maybe able
die.
to throw the black hole, but without the BKB, there's no chance he gets it off. They're just not taking team fights with all their numbers. Mickey's going to be fine. He can BKB, run out of the Wukongs. Meanwhile, no one is surrounded. Liquid. 2 gigantic kills. Tier 1 tower is going to go down as well. And now the smokes of Liquid got. I don't know how they have another one.
This might be the last one, yeah. I don't see
I
any.
believe maybe Saberlight connected with the smoke under the ward, which is fast enough. I don't think
No
they
one
will.
gets it. Oh, actually rose into the rune, but that means Ducalis will be by his lonesome. It's alright.
Tower probably as well if they wanted, and yes, that looks like it will be the case if they all.
But he just finished the Gleipnir. They're gonna smoke, but I really feel like right now Liquid has more timings on them. Good roll.
Targeting down Insania, they didn't get the kickback on
very
the ET in the
forced.
river. Let's see if Liquid are going to be able to punish them. Damn, trying to run and enter into the team fight. He's having a difficult time to find the black hole angle. He might be able to get it now thanks to Chrysalis' Boundless. But they have separated the team fights. It's a 2-for-2. Both supports dying on PARIVISION, but no one really creating a lot of chaos. This AoE damage proving to be a massive issue. Nisha's going to try and TP out. Nice bushwhack, but still Chrysalis. He was there in time with the Boundless at the ready. He'll cancel
they
one
stopped
TM.
Boxy.
DM's also going to get Boxy's TP as well. So PARIVISION finally. It looked like a very forced fight for them where they had to go onto Insania. But once they fight as 5, we see it be a completely different story.
Crystallis and no one. An aggressive
I was
move
going to
here.
jump out for the south. They were not expecting this. The position of the Morphling and the ward is able to set up with the gank. And I mean, instant pings come up. Recognizing where the ward is located, Insania is going to try and de-ward it, but 9class is doing a really good job to protect his vision. Now, Chrysalis, he's going to fly over from the opposite side of the map. This is going to be a second kill for PARIVISION to find.
Dude, this 6-second pit of malice is absurd. Like, he's just casting so many. He gets like
Mickey?
2 firestorms at the same time.
Mickey's
Oh,
also in trouble. BKB is going to use it the last second. Do they want to continue to chase? Mickey's incredibly low. Nisha
BKB's over.
forced to TP in. No, yeah, of course, no one's going to miss it, but it's not going to matter, though. Like, this is PARIVISION just starting to run over them now with this slight advantage that we've seen recently. They get a kill and recognize there's a numbers advantage, and there's not much that's going to stop them.
Alright, lots of TPs here. Liquid forced to camp this mid tower. They don't want to give the tier 2, but looks like
Look how
PARIVISION wants
aggressive they're
it.
playing. One by one, again, you don't have the full lineup on Liquid, and they are continuing to be punished for that.
Wards that they got were taken away by Liquid, so they want to make sure they control those areas as they find the morph.
I don't know how that bushwhack didn't connect. Looks like it won't matter in the end with the Atos. What do you mean for the Sunstrike setup? Saberlight almost makes it through the portal. A Liquid actually going to try and force the team fight, but the rest of them are coming down. I don't think they're going to be quick enough to protect Saberlight.
Okay. Still one.
So expanded, like you said, that ward is still up, but they're not going to be able to get a fight around it. 9-class aggressive waveform into the river. Both sides have this 5v5. It could be disastrous in a choke point like this, though. Liquid got to be cautious. Mickey's going to be able to break away, but unfortunately, Boxy will not have the same fate. Nisha is solo killing DM off the other side, so no Enigma. I mean, Nisha gives him a really big opportunity to maybe get some more kills, but PARIVISION will respect this advantage of Liquid. And
Yeah, they can. They have alacrity. Usually, the siege of the side. Oh, he's Giga dead. Alright, Liquid. Nah, it's already too late. It's already too late.
Boxy. Boundless miss. They got the Gleipnir, however. Boxy's
Oh, good.
goddamn annoying, but what do you got now? You are stuck in a corner. Nowhere else to run, so...
Forgot
super
about that
hesitant.
one.
Oh, tip the outpost. Hang on, Boxy. Oh! Alright, well, Boxy, that's a warm welcoming gift from PARIVISION. Mickey's just
good
gonna
Earth
run
Splitter.
forward, trying to steal a lot of damage onto no one. DM will do his best to turn it back around with the black hole inside the Wukongs. They lose Mickey instantly. Now they're onto Nisha as well. No one, he was able to make amends. Nisha was huge in that last team fight. Now it's the opposition's mid laner that is able to win them this fight down by bottom. Saberlight is going to go down as well, trying to bring Gyro into the grave with him. He will be able to do so, but it's a 5-man wipe. Chrysalis with the ultra kill. Is this a call you want to make? Saberlight might die pretty quickly. You don't have everyone playing behind him as well. Saber pops the BKB. Mickey's going to run to the backline. Once again, they want to deal with DM. They'll kite the Wukongs now as well. A good look to the fight for Liquid, but they've isolated Mickey over to the right side. No one with the help of Chrysalis assassinates the carry, and it's going to be a 2-for-2 in the end.
Radiant's bottom
He has had a incredible performance, and how are you going to walk into the middle with a Wukong's Deso Daedalus? Like, you will be able to protect your members and even get these easy kills when you see supports just standing by themselves. And that has been the thing for Liquid. Like, you are targeting down the Enigma, trying to get this black hole out.
The whole Saberlight, they're gonna go forward
as well. Nisha will be able to TP down and do his best to disrupt the combo. Looks like this will be enough. He just got an incredibly valuable neutral item as well in the Ogre Seal Totem. We were speaking on just before about how Nisha is going to have a lot of heroes on PARIVISION running at him, and just this reposition could be very important. Inside the river, 9 class playing incredibly aggressive without the members behind him, and this is 38 minutes in, trying to wave form in. They cut down the tree of Crystal down bottom. He's got the level 25 Wukongs. DM with the blinking black hole as well. Liquid, what have they done? They've just gone into the combo. They haven't lost Mickey just yet. Maybe it's actually looking okay with a turn. They're trying to surround no one. No one pops out of the stone form. And Chrysalis has got nothing left in the tank. He'll jump over the top, trying to get on top of Nisha. Nisha's able to get some separation. It will not matter. Cut down from the damage. Chrysalis continuing to stay alive. Box is backing off the back of the buyback, but he is not making it out of this one. 2 gems littering the deck, and now bodies as well at the outpost.
Oh, 2 gems being dropped. Timeless Relic on no one. His damage is absurd with that Interspell and Magnetize.
9 class positioning for the Morphling, giving that information. They're going to be able to see
coming.
him though. Chrysalis jumps into the middle once again with the Monkey King. No hesitation. He senses how far ahead they truly are and how strong the Monkey King is. They're just going to run over Liquid. There's a buyback into the outpost. They're trying to set themselves up, but Mickey, he is by himself fighting against the world. But everyone else had their own battle going on. Nisha's going to try and get BTP out. He will make it. But Insania, he committed into the fight. Stuck here, trying to waste as much time as he possibly can. But the Chrysalis Monkey King is potentially going to add a 20th kill. Oh, very close to the 20 mark on Chrysalis. He is performing so incredibly well.
Really going on, I mean, something great happening with your team, because that's just not common. Like, even the best teams don't flex as much.
Out of the base, no one as well. Has Refresher, might be able to pop it for the BKB. It's a swing and a miss from DM. But they're creating chaos. They've isolated Saberlight on the low ground. And Saber's got no buyback. And meanwhile as well, they'll hold Nisha in. They're getting everyone.
That's a team. That's the most underwhelming team IPO I've seen. Like, they missed the black hole and they kill everyone.
What an interesting game. Hopefully we get a game 3, because this sets us up for a really cool series with PARIVISION's drafting.
Yeah, it really does. It's drafting's.
Yeah, I should just die to the crits. Yeah, that too. Man, this Chrysalis Monkey. 22, 3, and 8.
Mobility. Viper is more on the Husker route, and I think
Coin as Saberlight.
What do you want the item build as well to be from Nisha? Like, we have seen some pretty aggressive orchids. Is that something that you could be considering for the Storm this game?
Chance. There's definitely a chance.
Top lane, 9 class. Okay, first blood's going to be picked up for the boys on Liquid. DM is able to hunt down the Lotus and maybe even get the kill onto Insania. Actually, Mickey's not really do a whole lot. Another route will come out from the Hawk. The axes, I think that'll secure the kill. He just has to continue to chase to keep in range.
Yeah, very. Okay.
May actually be able to kill Boxy with the double damage room.
Radiant's middle
Deny.
For the deny. Okay. You tried to blood grenade to get the aggro.
Yeah.
You have no mana for Solar Guardian. Sablelight's actually TPing to base to refill the resources, so he's going to be ready to come.
Oh, disruption a little bit early, maybe. Oh no, perfect.
Will they use the solar or not? Yeah, there it comes out. Once
there
they
you
get a
go.
little bit of control, 9 class going to be caught inside the beacon. Really nicely done. Cool read from Liquid and what they want to do. Bringing everyone over. Sablelight TPing back to base because he was lacking the mana. So they force that fight. He's going to maybe scout the Ancient stack.
Every 2-minute roar. The Alchemist can be aggressive, but ideally he doesn't want to.
Radiant
And December Spirit, you don't have the highest damage on your supports.
scanning.
Shadow Demon doesn't really bring that much damage. Fighting the top side.
Nisha. They're not going to be... They'll get the rune at least on No One. Illusion. Most impactful. No One. Nothing that he needs to fear, though. We can see the Slight continuing to be spammed, being maxed out.
Chasing Sun,
He's
yeah.
going to be able to catch up to Insania as well, and this could start to snowball the Ember Spirit, a game where he really doesn't have a lot to worry about. We've seen this Ember so far throughout the...
Supports, level-wise, they are slightly struggling. I guess Ducalis at least has a little bit. He has the gap close to follow the Ember. So I think it's really Ducalis that should be playing with No One to try and get those kills. In fact, Nisha is pretty low here in the mid lane. But No One also out of resource.
They're going to try and go for the Alchemist. Crystallis be able to get the concoction off. The Solar Guardian as well, preventing anyone else from coming close to the Elk. So another use of the Dawn ultimate straight away. They're even going to try and protect the Observer Ward, making sure they do not leave. Mickey, a little bit slow with the Dragon Tail.
Give me some raw damage so that he can, even if he's not bursting people, he can stay in the fights for long. As he should TPs. No level 6 on Ducalis.
Yeah, that's a big kill if they're going to be able to find it. 9 class gets the banishment at the last second, but now puts himself on a silver platter. And regardless, Insania is able to let that ice path go. So, 2 heroes. Seeing both sides kind of converge on top. 9 class is getting scouted out from Insania, and unfortunately doesn't really have anyone else close by. Ducalis was starting to move.
I would love that. I think that with the Mage Layer already done on No One, they can definitely posture the Ember to be pretty aggressive. They are gonna poke at this mid tier 1 at least. Rune also spawning at the same time, but it is Nisha that gets lucky.
They actually want to try and force the fight. Do they go once again with the Shadow Demon? Ducalis going to tip it off the high ground. If the fight breaks up long enough, the Phoenix going to be in a really good position with the egg. There's no way to stop them from running back to their half, however. So it's a 1-for-1. Even Crystallis is looking to try and come through.
All right, they bring DM. No eggs ready just yet, but I mean, they get what he came for. Oh, they drop a sentry if they bait Nisha in.
If they got the control. Yeah, Nisha may just look to turn now. Ice Blast with the Vortex.
Okay. Right now, they still need a couple of items. Sanjay and Yasha on the Alk. The eggs, though, is ready here for DM.
Crystal's going to run into Boxy and Nisha with the Solar Gun at the ready. He's going to be able to activate the Chemical Rage. Are they forcing it a bit too much? Because they're close to the tier 2 tower. They'll get the kill, and by the looks of it, they're going to get out as well. Or do they go back in? Saberlight wanting to force it. DM's here with the Roar. Should be able to solo kill Boxy down with a Scepter. That damage, unable to control that. So Nisha also has to TP out. It's going to be a 2-for-1, but importantly, Liquid.
I wonder if he's going to get us
top lane. 5-0 and 4 is the Dawnbreaker. Looks like they're going to be able to find a pretty big streak as well. Nothing Insania can do up on the high ground. And that's Roche by the looks of it as well.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, they have the eggs on B, so very easy to go for Roche, Acid Spray. No Solar Guardian as well. He actually had a really good game, ended up going relatively greedy, which can pay off. But as a team, they need to play tight, and they're going to find the best target.
Try and catch out DM.
There you go.
So there's that Solar Guardian used aggressively for the kill.
Radiant's middle
The rotations will
Have
come
the
out. Do they want to
Aegis.
stick around for the second life, though? Ice Path, lay it down off the back of the
concoction.
respawn, but the concoction stops a Starbreaker slam, and now the supernova over the middle of the team fight. Liquid, what is the call? They're going to turn to try and bring down the egg. If they got the
Oh, they
right
got
clicks,
it.
they do. Egg will pop at the last second. Chrysalis, he just can't do it by himself. No one's trying on the Ember. The spam of the spells, it's starting to tickle Liquid. They're falling down low, but the Orca control into the Dragon Tail follow-up. Liquid, they took the team fight. They were the proactive one, entering into PARIVISION's jungle against the Aegis advantage, but they were ready, and they'll find a fight.
Great save with the snowball into the Primal Roar. PARIVISION, first of all, they didn't really reach the tanky, the tankiest they can be, but also they were not together at the same time, as Ducal is also by himself, will be picked by Nisha. 20 galvanized stacks, that's insane. 1 a minute here for Nisha.
No one? Still without the Yours, which may be a bit of an opening. The thing is 9 class is playing behind the Ember. Nisha's just waiting for some extra heroes to come followed by DM. Roar is
the
out,
snowball
but
save.
you've got the Solia and the Snowball. They were so ready for the turnaround. And now no one, is it still in some trouble? One more Remnant, gets a little bit of separation, but
no.
the shards from Box, he locks off the escape avenue. Liquid.
You just have better siege, you just have better catch. PARIVISION, if they were just slightly less behind.
Are they really going to be able to get this? Nisha with a double damage turn. Can he actually solo kill the Alchemist? Boxy's going to come through at the last second and they get him. Oh, it's the Nisha show.
Breach the gap.
Dire's top tower.
Oh, good deny on the Arcane Rune as well from DM, but damn, he's gonna be found.
DM. And they're going to be able to get a kill. Easy for Liquid.
Stolen stack as
I'll
well.
get the little remnants of the stack. Continue to control the map. Cut. So were you saying you want to see PARIVISION fight Roche or not?
No, I don't want to. I really feel like it's... unless you somehow steal Roche, with Liquid not being in the pit, you have some re-dead
Lane,
laner.
Insania.
Oh, no.
Gets a nice stun onto 2. The Snowball's going to be able to fall
Good
into
egg.
Carlos. The Carlos will try and play around with the egg, but they've got the right clicks. And now they're going to even lose more as well. Unfortunately, it's just the Ember stuck by himself. They're just never getting 5-man fights on PARIVISION.
The output's
Chrysalis
not
isn't ready.
here.
You've lost DM as well over to the other side, and no one. He's still being soloed by Saberlight, stuck inside the shards with a spiteful use of the spells before the death on Boxy. And
Middle tower.
yeah, I mean, you look at the cores: Saberlight 9-1 and 12, Mickey 5-0 and 4. They scouting Chrysalis. How long's it been from Nisha? He's looking to get involved in the fun. The Alchemist hoping to get towards his next set of items that will continue to be slowed down and more galvanized stacks.
PARIVISION tries to do.
Okay. Is away for the team. They've got the Solar Guardians. A lot of damage initially onto the Dragon Eye. Raw's going to be able to hold him into place as well. Maybe this is that opportunity they were looking for with this ultimate popping, but Liquid, they've had enough time to be able to respond. They kept Mickey alive long enough and he might not even die. Finally, they'll get him with the finishing blow, but they had to commit so much. And as a result, Liquid, they will clean up. It's only Chrysalis that gets away, and I don't even know if he actually entered that fire.
Yeah, winning a fight seems pretty hard.
Get off the back of the Aegis, looking to try and smoke across the map. They're going to go for no one. Once again, the question's going to be the control. Insania holds the Ice Path for the last second, and now Nisha already is getting eager to find a +1. 9 class will be able to TP out though, with the stuns not being available.
Back on no one, but Mickey is by himself. You got to remember though, there's a Solar Guardian. So can you jump him? You need to jump someone else.
Boxy's a really good target.
Yeah.
They might solo to try and protect him. That's going to be the case.
Solar,
Boxy
though.
taking a lot of spells and finally going to be able to get the kill. The egg will go off once again. But Chrysalis is just getting chained down. I mean, there's just way too much damage. They're going to try and do their best to control Mickey, but you have an overwhelming amount of net worth lead. Nothing will stop Nisha. Your base is not even safe. He's going to zip over the top and hold down the Shadow Demon. And once DM's already used the Raw, he's going to struggle with entering the team fights as well as Liquid. They can really do anything. These fights feel so free for them. There's a gem on Nisha that might actually get a glimpse of him. He's going to go further
Finds
north and run into
Insania.
Insania. We'll commit the roll for the kill. Do they want to do anything to
Snowball.
protect him? Instant there from the Snowball. Boxy's positioning, keeps his fellow support alive. And now that was really the only fight you could look for. Maybe try and blow up one hero before the further fight will break out, but now they're all in shambles. Crystallis has been able to enter. He's doing okay, gets 2 kills, but the overwhelming net worth lead should be too much for them. They're going to try and buy back on DM, but it might take a bit too long for him to enter the fight, as Nisha is out of mana though. Mickey, is he by himself? Aegis still for a minute. Sablight's even sticking around, looking for the finishing blow onto Ducalis. He's going to have the damage to get it and get out of the shards as well. Sablight dances over to the west, and now they can turn to Crystallis. Without the Chemical Rage, there's nothing the Alchemist can do. Mickey still hasn't even lost the first life yet on the Dragonite. Heals back up without the Satanic even used. They'll turn to the Shadow Demon with the G's being dropped. Liquid
Should still be Ember.
5 already.
having the greatest start, and we'll probably see that continue to be the case for a little bit. We'll struggle. They've got the hard camp pull, which was
grenade.
Okay. Potential kill up top. Saber tries to turn with the Starbreaker, but they go back on Crystallis now potentially. Deadshot still is actually in range here for the Starbreaker. They tempt with the blood grenade, but Crystallis steps out of danger. Now Ducalis. Oh, there's that mana coming into play. Gonna be able to get the kill. Saberlight does have another round of the spells up, surely. Crystallis is gonna go back at... Oh, where are you going?
Nah.
Saber's gotta get him.
Yeah, I'm not...
If we see Nisha, can always TP down to bottom with counter initiate. But he's
might be a
currently
tower.
lacking the mana. And yeah. Up lane, they're actually making a go onto Crystallis, and
the highest net worth by a long shot, so you kill him twice. Crystallis has to walk back to the lane, doesn't have a TP, so a lot of damage being done. But the tower stands, and Ducalis might not.
no, he definitely will not. Another kill for the boys in Liquid to get the supports important. They're getting involved as well. A lot of experience for them. Already level.
That burst damage, and we talked about how that's important when you're playing against Dawnbreaker, as no one even forced to pop the Fairy Fire. Yeah, this is not great.
The mana, Seth Holring gets delivered. Nicely done.
To Muerta, so much silence in the fear as well, as Boxy gets engaged here. Tech speed's low, makes this pretty hard. Oh, the Ignite don't
Might be able to get him though. A grenade in the Ignite. Now no one's going to try and
Sonic
jump over to Nisha. Looks like this is going to be a kill. Solid Guardian will kind of zone them away. Now no one did commit. Is there an opportunity, however, for Liquid? DM is waiting by to try and play with the black hole. No one's able to get some separation. DM, ooh, he's going to try and catch up to him over the right side. Insania, can he do it with the right clicks? Needs one more. He's going to get it. Insania, nicely done.
Beautifully done. Oh, and he still has duration.
Yeah, he sees the black hole, but it's a bait. They get rid of the black hole straight away. Dude, Insania, what is he doing to them? Oh my god, this clockwork. Vision if they're going to be able to find a solution now. 2,000 net worth lead.
Courier has been killed.
And you also have multiple heroes converging on top. Mickey's actually going to try and charge up the Requiem for the tree line. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but it pushes Crystallis into the lane. It's a bit messy, though, from Liquid, and maybe there's an opening for PARIVISION. But it's just so the supports that are here. Cores are nowhere to be seen. No one was starting to run to top, but he didn't want to use the teleport with the Sonic Wave on cooldown, and Liquid net worth lead up to 4,000 now, and the tower will go down too.
Very close to game 2 where Liquid is running a PARIVISION and they just don't want to join. They don't have the cooldowns or just the items. Toss back. That's dead Ducalis probably. Oh, Sonic Wave is enough. When you're behind, when you have this skill build, I think most of the fights are going to be forced with like the supports tanking these spells and you jumping afterwards. So yeah, maybe Boxy dies. Oh no, has the OT. Yeah, you're gonna need to bait Liquid in. Oh, definitely. Oh, they find 9 class.
Little awkward.
Okay.
Meanwhile, top lane. Crystallis making an attempt onto Insania. Sealing a lot of damage onto Crystallis, but now he's kind of committed. If he gets close to the T1 tower, there might be TPs. Fortunately, it is just the Shadow Fiend, so not much he's going to be able to do.
Highest net worth on the side of PARIVISION for now. They
All
find DM.
Actually, hold that, yeah. DM down bottom. It's okay. Maybe they could turn it around. Drum's going to enable 9 class to close the distance, but the flame break will be there into the lasso potentially, but
You want to go for this?
Insania here. He's going to maybe hold the hook shot to cancel off the black hole if it comes out, but it will not matter. You've got the Sonic Wave from afar. A first big kill for them to get. Can they get any more though? Insania, it will be cut short. They're going to even drop the black hole for the clockwork. That is a desperate use of the ultimate.
We'll be running at them, and they already have... Oh, that's going to be a Desolator Dawnbreaker. Saberlight going full damage, which I'm a big fan.
Yeah, let's see. Are you still looking to maybe bait inside your own territory, or could you be a bit more proactive and to Liquid's half?
I think that now that Black Hole is starting to get back, you probably shouldn't expect Liquid to be this deep, but well, never mind. They know that he's still not
hasn't
up.
been completed.
Oh.
And they're going to drop everything. Solar Guardian as well. They are not messing around. They know how important it is to slow down the Razor. And to Carlos, they got a glimpse of him as well over to the west.
Yeah, just like game 2, Liquid always slightly ahead. You know, I was saying that Black Hole was going to be up, but it wasn't.
Oh, Mickey now. Black Hole is there, but they're not going to need it. Mickey just steps a bit too far forward, feeling like he's going to be able to farm. And so that's a big one for no one and DM to find. They really have to use nothing.
Yeah, they didn't use Black Hole or this lasso with Blink, which I don't think was scouted. So as Liquid tries to defend this, there is an opportunity.
Hang on, what's going on here? No Pierce the Veil, so Boxy as well is going to go down. Liquid bleeding some unnecessary kills. That's a streak for DM as well. Now they might even try and force a fight. No one an aggressive jump over the top. They're going to try and get onto Nisha. Nisha, he's okay, so they'll turn to the easy kill, being Insania. Clockwork. Just multiple members going down back to back now.
I think this is a game that there's so much cancel that, especially because you're playing from behind, you just want to bait Liquid into bad fights.
Inside the river, they were baiting them though. PARIVISION, they were ready to take the team fight with the BKB on Chrysalis is trying to charge in the middle, but unfortunately the static link gets broken. And now with the backline, Insania finds the cogs onto 2, but the follow-up, it's not the greatest. Mickey stuck on the low ground, trying to output some damage. They're going to be able to hold the Razor. Dead shot back. Boxy spell casting helps Liquid get some massive kills, and now Nisha, they'll catch up to DM as well. There's no escaping for the Enigma as Ducalis, the sole survivor, and Liquid, they strike back.
Co-op doesn't get out. Enigma loses mana out of bouncing into the cogs, and I mean, Black holding after the co-op was dead is probably a mistake anyways. Razor had the BKB, but Chrysalis was overwhelmed by numbers. At least they get Boxy. But yeah, I mean, Liquid's still looking very dominant. They know that the Dawnbreaker's there.
2300 health they're going to have to go to. If you run to the right or left, unfortunately, they're going to get straight on top of him, and they're not going to mess around with the spells. They'll try and blow him up before he can get the Starbreaker off. But they are kind of stuck in Liquid side of the map, so they're going to lose multiple members. 9 class will try and run away. Carlos will drop a ward before he dies.
No one doesn't have a
Saberlight.
Needs to be 90% of the time.
Looking for Mickey mid lane, but it seems like Radiant are aware of this.
And it's an
Aegis.
Oh,
Nisha gets a jump in. Solar Guardian just out of range from connecting onto 9 class, but it's not going to matter. Liquid, they had the read. There must have been some vision nearby. As Ducalis also gets crit down as well. It's a big Starbreaker, and that is only going to continue. Deso, Orb, Destruction. Vision.
Yeah, their approach in the 2 drafts here in game 2 and 3, definitely a bit different from the style that we saw them.
Yeah, takes the haste, but let's see if they're going to mount a defense. How you even get that defense going. A lasso maybe to start. 9 class. See if he's going to be able to get the opportunity.
They get it.
We'll look to go for the Shadow Fin. That's an early BKB from Chrysalis. So first life dealt with, 100 damage stolen as well. How do you set up for the second round? No one's going to try and push it back with a Sonic Wave into the black hole. It's creative, but it just doesn't seem to be good enough. The Requiem will come out. Now no BKB from Chrysalis, so he cannot fight. And you used everything, every single spell, and it just wasn't enough in the end. It was creative, but Liquid, they were ready.
Yeah, as you said, maybe jumping the gun a little bit with the BKB could have sustained himself through that second fight, and there you go.
Nisha gets another. Now they'll force out a buyback on the Batrider, but 2 cores Razor and the Enigma, they're down for 25 seconds. They could just have to deal with these 3 members, and they might be able to. No one, though, committed to the middle of the team fight. Nice force up at the crits once again. They are raining in from Liquid. The team before the fight's going to try and farm this way, but Liquid will force a fight beforehand. Smoke's going to pop. Oh, Nisha. Gonna be able to force down to the low ground. DM might just get bursted 4-0. No black hole. He will buy back. Let's see what he's gonna be able to do. Crystallis! Dude, Mickey's damage is insane. What are you gonna do against this?
Yeah, they can... Yeah, I thought he maybe could have bought Blink on the Enigma, but he spent his gold.
Razor's holding his buyback, but it doesn't matter. They're just hitting throne. Yeah, this is done. Liquid